Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Stanford Howard with this edition of the Hgp Sportscast. We tell you now in cricket. West Indies Jason Holt and wicketkeeper Shane Dorwich catapulted the home side into a commanding position on day 3 of the first test in Barbados. Find out more in this report. A record-breaking partnership between wicketkeeper Dorwich and skipper Jason Holt flattened the English bowlers at Kensington Oval and paved the way for 2 results in the first test, a win for West Indies or a fighting draw for England. Holt amassed his highest test score with a delightful knock of 202 runs not out, partnering with Dorwich, who stayed at the crease with his skipper for 68 overs, to put together a partnership of 288 before declaring on 415 for 6. Dorwich scored 116 not out. The visitors were given 2 days and 20 overs to score 628 runs to win. The English opening pair in the last session of the day played patient cricket to get through the overs with 56 without the loss of a wicket. They have 2 days to put together 572 runs. For the Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard. Samuel Gillis will tell you now, beach rugby is back, and this time it's promised to be better than before. But the Guyana team has some training to do in preparation for play.
In March 2019, on the 14th and 16th, Guyana will be returning to the South America Beach Rugby Games. The last time Guyana played was against Argentina and did a fair job, both males and females. They first played in Venezuela back in 2014 and missed an opportunity to win a bronze medal by finishing 4th in both segments of the competition. The rugby team is ready to go again. Olsen Olivier was elected the coach for the beach tournament, and he is on the ball with training.
Training, we use 70% to train because most of the guys, they've been training with the national team, right? And the beach rugby is the terrain is different. So we wait until the guys come back so we could get the Marriott there to start training because sun is beach. So it's a different terrain, so it's different strength. We're going looking at different tactics.
The pitch is smaller and the rules are different. 5-member teams instead of 15, but guided by the 7-side rules, which are 5 substitutes with 5 interchanges, 7 minutes halves, and a maximum of 2 minutes half time, according to the Rugby Union President Peter Green. A tight pants, tight jersey, and feet to run is all the playing equipment that is needed, and Guyana is getting ready. For Hgp Sportscast, I am Samuel Gillis.
We switch our attention to football. Golden Jags begin training for Belize after GFF Talent ID process. Find out more in this report. An extended Guyana-based national squad this weekend will commence the Guyana Football Federation 2 months preparation for the final CONCACAF Gold Cup and Nation League home qualifier against Belize on Saturday, March 23rd. The squad of 35 players was chosen following a GFF Talent ID process and selection meeting involving GFF technical officials and top local coaches. Guyana is in a strong position to qualify for the CONCACAF Gold Cup for the first time in the top regional competition slated for June and July this year. The Golden Jaguars are 8th in the qualification table going into the final round of matches, with the top 10 teams joining Mexico, USA, Trinidad and Tobago, Panama, and Honduras at the Gold Cup. GFF Technical Director Ian Greenwood said, and I quote, "We're excited by the large, diverse pool of local talent that we have identified, with the help of some local coaches and GFF technical experts." The GFF Talent ID panel consists of Charles Pollard, National Under-20 head coach Wayne Dover, GFF coach, mentor, and Future Conquerors head coach Samson Gilbert, Den Amstel head coach O'Neill Haywood, GFF Technical Development Officer Ian De Vera, Western Tigers head coach Calvin Alvin, Western Tigers head coach Calvin Allen, GFF Youth Development Officer and Mile Rock head coach Brian Joseph, GFF Coach Education Director Wilson Toldor, GFF Head of Recruitment Fazil Khan, and GFF Technical Director Ian Greenwood. The squad will train 3 times a week to compete for places in the final squad for the Belize Clash on March 23rd. For the Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard. And that's all we have for this edition of the Hgp Sportscast. But do remember, persistence can change failure into extraordinary achievement.